Well, this really neat, cool site is the known as the Windsor Ruins in Claiborne County, Mississippi. Columns mark an old mansion that was lost to a fire in time a long time ago. Just amazing. This is the main house of a 2,600 acre plantation. The name of the plantation owner was Smith Coffee Daniell II. It's a 4-story mansion. These massive columns. Those iron Corinthian capitals. We'll get up there and look at those in a second. A lot of ornate wrought iron fencing. You can still, or not fencing, but railing. You can still see up there in parts of it. The construction, I guess, took 2 years and cost about $1,700. Unfortunately, the owner didn't live very long, only a few weeks after the house was completed in 1861. And then the ownership passed to his heirs. During the Civil War, both the Union and Confederate troops used the cupola as an observation post. And the house served as a Union hospital during 1863, during the Battle of Port Gibson. After the war, Mark Twain also used the cupola to observe the nearby Mississippi River, and he wrote about it in his life in the Mississippi. February 17th, 1890, though, a fire destroyed the home. Allegedly, it was started by a party guest cigar. It left the 33 columns and a grand staircase. It's kind of right there in the middle. It's gone now. Everything else was, and then the iron balcony, railings there. Eventually, the stairway was removed and relocated to the Oakland Memorial Chapel on campus of Alcorn State University. It's been featured in a lot of films. I think it was Elizabeth Taylor and Montgomery Cliff's Raintree County. The original family, though, they kept hold of it until 1974, when they turned the property over to the Mississippi Department of Archives and History, which gave it landmark status in 1985. Been a lot of sketches. No one really knows for sure what the house looks like. But in 1990, they discovered an image in the State Archives of Ohio, and in the notebook of a Union officer of all people, and he had sketched it when he occupied the area in 1863. So they have a pretty good idea what it looked like. This is cool. This is amazing. I gotta walk around this thing. You used to be able to get up into it, but the fencing is newish. We'll get a look at those capitals on top of the columns. There's Corinthian. Corinthians, I think, is a highly detailed one. You have several different types. We'll zoom in here and see what we can find. See if we can see the detail on those things. Hopefully the camera picks them up, because they are just amazing. The craftsmanship on them today. Just amazing. You can see the brick exposed in certain areas of the columns. They're 45-foot tall columns, freestanding, after more than 125 years of exposure to the elements. Here's a sketch of what they believe the house looked like. You can see the columns. This would be the front here. This was the staircase that was saved. So the face that we were looking at from a minute ago was basically this side here. We're going to walk around all the way around it, see what we can see. I love ruins, and this is by far one of my favorites so far. Unfortunately, I can't capture it all, unfortunately, with the camera, so we'll do a couple walk-arounds here. I've seen images of people doing wedding photographs in there and stuff before they put the fence up. Just pictures. I think you'd have every single Instagram model here if they could get good access to the site. because it's just it's amazing how large it was. What do you think? The first floor really did not begin until you're like right here. This is all up off the ground. So the first floor of the home really began right there at the base of the actual column itself. So you had to walk up that grand staircase I was talking about. Here's that back addition to the house now. You can see it. A little bit of the columns left. I'm going to try to back up here, see if we can get a little bit more of this. This is really cool. There you go. You can really see a lot of detail here now. I was gonna get it here and hold it for a second and try to get a few pictures for myself here. It'd be really neat to go in there and walk amongst the columns, but they talked about them being unstable and falling. I can see some of that, that cement or that whatever that material is on the bricks. I can see it chipping off, or who knows, anything can happen. They've been exposed for a long time. Well, hopefully it's not video monitored. I don't think it is. So we're just going to do this real quick. Wow. What's cool is I'm the only one here. I love this. Just imagine how massive this home was. I wish I had a 3D camera I could set up here, a drone, to truly capture everything here. Standing right in the middle. I guess I'll just have to spin. Standing right here in just the middle of what was the home. Looking back toward the addition there. With the front of the home straight out toward my car. Unbelievable. I want to zoom into the columns again, or into the capitals there, and see if I can capture some of the detail. So cool. Change the camera angle. So there was a hole in the fence. So I got in. I'm more amazed about just the talent and the time it took to construct something like this. I think this is just this is so neat. I mean, I can just imagine looking at the columns like in Rome or Greece and stuff like that, and just, that's kind of what I guess I envision. Not that I've ever been there, but someday maybe. I guess that's what it would probably be like, maybe. Just trying to do some guesswork of, what was here. Whoa! What was here and how it looked, and making a lot of assumptions on things. I guess this plantation owner, he had like 21,000 acres total, according to the sign out at the gate. And I'll zoom in on that in a minute, but just plants coming out of it. Everything growing out of it. Gosh, I hope they sure can stabilize this thing for future people to come and see. So neat. You can hear the owls in the background, if you can, but or not. But There's a view from the back side. I'm gonna try to get some pictures from the front, try to really capture it. Do something for Instagram. I don't use Instagram very much, but that's where people put all the cool pictures they take. I'm not that good. This is by far one of my favorites of the trip so far. I know, I'll shut up. I talk too much. I'm sorry, could you imagine like doing your wedding photographs up against, like, you know, you got the nice tux, the white dress or whatever you're wearing, and just that how it would just kind of bounce off the ruins here. I just think it'd be a great picture. I think it'd be beautiful. For any pictures, I just think this would be such a setting. It'd be something if they could stabilize it and allow people to get a little closer to it. I get not wanting everybody to walk in on it because, I mean, it wouldn't last very long if you didn't have it completely secured. But shoot, this is neat. So neat. All right, guys, this is the Windsor Ruins. It's a preservation project they're trying to do right now. If you want more information on it, go to mdah.ms.gov. And it talks about the Windsor Ruins Preservation Project. So there you go. I thought I was done talking, but I'm not, obviously. Top of those are a metal, or whatever, I'm not sure what they're made of, a metal cap. I think I stepped on one that was on the ground back there. A piece of it at least. So I don't know, guys, this is cool, and you know, the neat thing is, I said it before, I am all alone out here. So I'm gonna step back here and try to get some pictures like I said. And I spend a little more time wandering around without a camera, really looking at it a little closer, and then get on my way.